Here's a little video showing my meter at minus 10, 9 in that area, negative air pressure in pascals, which is a very minute measurement. The wand, which is a hollow tube stuck up into the throat. I'm pulling it out now.
88 years of uncompromising
craftsmanship. There's the fire going. It's about 40 degrees, 45 degrees outside. Now, you can see it's at 0, which is in the room, even with the other end. The other end is just hanging in the room. Okay, so both the wand and the dead end of the tube and the envelope here are at the same spot, right? Showing 0. Now I'm going to put this down a minute. I'm going to stick the tube into the chimney thimble for an unused wood stove that I don't use anymore since I've been choking my fireplace at 1 to 40 and loving it so much. But here's what it's showing now. Right, minus 2. All right, that's an unheated chimney, same height as the fireplace chimney. You'll see minus 2. It'll fluctuate. It's a warm chimney. It's in the house, of course, like the fireplace, going up through the attic. But you'll see when the wind blows that that'll jump up. The wind is not blowing right now. It was before. It went up to 4, 5, 6. It actually can reverse too, and you'll get some down pressures, which show up as positive.
Now it's the time to make the smart choice and protect yourself from sky-high auto repair bills. Call now for a free and instant protection plan quote.
So the wind is blowing is causing draw up there. Now, that's draw on an unheated chimney. When you add flame to that, it's a drop that's susceptible to wind gusts, and like the Bernoulli effect, which is testament to needing a good damper to ward off extra heat loss that goes up with the drop. That is the drop. Now this can jump up into the 10, 12, and minus up to minus 20s, depending on the amount of wind. Today it doesn't seem to be working with me, but it does show negative. Positive would be a down pressure. So that is negative 2 pascals, which is not much. Negative 2 pascals, 1 pascal more negative than the home's air pressure here. There goes to minus 4. Minus 6, you just saw that. Now this will jump depending on the wind.
So why are we not sharing these stories and realizing that we're all beautiful human people? We certainly are. And can you give us a little sneak peek of some of the stories we will be hearing?
Let me tell you, Ava Gold is 14 years old.
But when I take this and insert it into the fireplace, I get good results, anywhere from 4 to 5 to 17 to 20, but mainly stays pretty much at 9 to 11 and 12 pascals, negative pascals. That's drop. Up inside the throat. That's past the throat, where the blade is 1.5 1.25 inches deep by 47 long, and warm chimney causes it. The other day, I let the fireplace go out,
It applies to children as well.
and things cooled off. It wasn't cold out either. And I went to restart the fire, and for the first time in a long time, I had a hell of a time getting the smoke to go up. So I put the wand up there, and I had 0 pascals of drop, which proves you gotta have drop for a smoke evacuation. And opening the throat from 1.25 to 4 inches did not help. As the fire started accumulating more flame, the negative, the drop picked up and was transmitted to the instrument here, all the way up to 9 and 10 negative pascals. And from there on in, it's still burning 2 days later, and it was burning great. But the proof is a cool chimney can be stagnant unless there's wind
I'm a success story.
helping things out up there. Warm chimney has basically an added mechanism of action and a catalyst, because the chimney warms the air, and that pushes itself up. And to ward off the down pressures or the absence of airflow, atmospheric airflow. These are just things you learn, and every time you look at these, it's different. But basically, I'm getting
What makes this Irish Maria? Well, this is an Irish Maria.
the feel for
It's based on the popular cocktail, which you may or may not know.
scientific backing of what I'm saying and what I'm not saying,
As you know, components, we do on pastry. So we've got our basic yellow cupcakes, or our sponge cake,
which is interesting.
soak up Irish whiskey. We're gonna soak those. We're gonna make a little bit of a Bailey's Irish cream mousse to go inside for the filling, and then we've got a stout buttercream. So the stout buttercream is really nice.
Importance
It's all of dimensions, all 3
of
things
a
together. It's really
good
nice.
throat chamber
Yeah, we're getting ready for some parades next week, and then shortly after that, you know, it's
supporting a good
what we wanna do, and,
damper,
my newest obsession is the stout.
all positioned properly, are very important, because the less negative airflow up past that damper can cause a lot of smoke leakage, eddies in a fireplace, unless it's housed right and the currents are enabled into a non-chaos flow, chaotic flow rather.
Can't wait to do that.
Chaotic means
We'll be back with you in the next half
smoke
hour. Still ahead, we are announcing the winner of our remarkable
can
women
dilute
campaign.
and expand,
Don't forget about that. But first, here's Vinny
only
Karen with a look at the movie.
increasing the burden on the flow and drop of the chimney.
Be Ben Affleck's way back to the warm embrace of critics and big box office. And even fans weren't kind to his Batman, but the box office actually was.
My father didn't like me very much. Someone told him I was good at basketball. He paid a lot more attention to me.
The way back has
Well, we'll stick this back up
autobiographical elements. Affleck's characters got demons.
in the fireplace. I'll show you the
Redemption. Here he looks for it as a basketball coach at his alma mater. And his unruly team sure needs the help. Directed by the same guy who gave sports movies fans the beloved Kurt Russell flick Miracle, The Way Back reminds me of the old TV show The White Shadow. I hope there's a character named Salami. Now onward to Onward.
In times of old, the world was full of wonder and magic.
A Pixar flick for the kids that even parents will totally love. 2 elf brothers get to bring their father back, who one of the brothers never even met before, but they only get 24 hours with him. Isn't that something we all love? They screw up the spell, though, and only get back his legs, which they now have to carry around. So it all gets very weekend and very funny. I mean, Chris Pratt, Tom Holland, they do lend their voices. It's rated PG.
I had to reset the meter.
I'm
right? That's up just past the throat.
At the Movies is brought to you by
That's about average.
And
of course, it'll jump up when the wind blows. That'll go up to 20 and past. But basically, that's operating negativity, negative draw in a good enabled Rumford fireplace that doesn't leak. Interesting.
First form 30C. This is how we start the whole party off.
And that's comparable to the inside air pressure of the house. So, you got minus, basically average minus 10 pascals of air pressure in the chimney on a good throat chamber setup damper combination.
It should be so hot you can't wait to get it out of your hands. This you will receive certified mail, and you only have 50
That
days
works.
to reject to it. This is
That's
what
all.
the insurance